Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? So glad to have you guys here with us tonight. Sorry for the delayed launch. We've had some technical difficulties, but we've now got it underway, so it's going well. So thank you for joining us. Tonight is episode 4 of Eidos Tamers. It's going to be it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be Intergeeked, and you're absolutely right. It was my fault. I'll take this one. It was on me. But so that's episode 4. It's going to be an awesome crawl through the Artino Industries Tower to see what's going on. Really excited to see how these guys handle this mess. Uh, so let's get some shout outs out of the way. Again, once more, thank you, Sean Wilson, for all the support and all the help. It's been awesome. You guys should check out Ultimate Level 1. Check out Battle Across the Nine Realms. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. His story's going really well. Shout out to Lee Monroe, and thank you for the review of Eidos Tamers. It helped out tremendously. The algorithm, it's been great. I was able to read your story, leave a review. Thank you so much. Your story is wonderful. Keep it up, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, one more shout out for Lady Sarlon, who started posting their own stories this week, and they got a shout out today with the post of chapter 23 for Eidos Tamers. So check their stuff out. They've got a bunch of stuff going to be coming in. It's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, a lot less shout outs this week. That's okay. Big shout out to Metal Weave Games. Thank you for the Animon storage system. Thank you, Zach Burrow, for all the hard work you put into it. And as always, the Creative Club disclaimer states that if it is not GPG rating like Digimon, Pokemon, the source material that inspired Animon's Animon story, we have to have a disclaimer that says ours is much more mature because our monsters like to eat faces. So enjoy that. So yeah. So let's see here. Also, there's also one more week of Fallout next Monday. So stop in, check out Fallout. It's going to be awesome stuff. Let's see what else we got. I'm missing something. Let's see. I think I'm missing something. Am I missing something, guys? I forgot something.
We're announcing the winner of the raffle.
Yes, there is a raffle tonight for a free Steam code for Telspire. So if you have subscribed to Artificer Alley, that automatically puts you in the running. So we'll be doing that after the break. So stick around and we'll see who ends up getting that. It's going to be awesome. So it'll be fun stuff. So once again, I am joined by these wonderful people here on camera with us. So yeah, let's see. Let's go around. Let's see who is immediately to be Jackson. Yeah, Jackson. Would you like to Eli explain who you are, what you do, and all the awesome stuff you've been up to?
My name's Eli. I'm reading Harry Potter for the first time, and who would have guessed that kid's a wizard? I play Jackson Blake, the intelligent and well-meaning, but certainly frightened member of our group here. He is
Oh, yeah.
trying not only to survive the apocalypse, but also the antics of his companions.
Yes. Yes.
I did the character artwork for our human characters that you see on screen. You
Sure
can
did.
find my art at License Art on Instagram.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's see who is next. Let's see. Is it Bella? I believe it's Bella. Bella, you are next.
Hurrah! Gotta do a spin.
Okay. If you say
Hello?
so.
Hello, I'm Bella. I play Jessie, the trash panda incarnate. I drew the stuff, the Eidos for our little campaign here. Yay!
Yeah, they also did the really cool artwork for the cover of Eidos. So that's been really cool. And so thank you so much for all your awesome artwork. Stay tuned for some more artwork coming up. We'll see how it goes. And last but not least, we have the one and only Don Carltons. Who you are, what do you do, and what's your favorite color?
Hey, I'm Don. My favorite color has to be purple, of course.
Mhm.
Dig it. and I played
Right.
Darius, the man with the plan, here to enjoy the end of the world with his two best buds. You can find me on Discord, and you can also find me at the back of your local cereal box. Just give me some time. It takes time to get from cereal box to cereal box. Real killer on the gas tank.
Okay.
But let's have some fun.
Mhm. Okay. If you see it on the back of the cereal box, like, I'm sorry and you're welcome.
Can confirm it is a confusing experience.
Like, did I hit? I think I hit both there. Sorry and welcome. So, yeah,
It's a nice
compliments
surprise.
of Artificer Alley. So, yeah, picking up where we left off. Who remembers where we left off?
Yeah, we were sneaking into a place with something not very plan-like.
Mm-hmm.
We had just snuck across the water by equipping ourselves with some fresh new fits, courtesy of
Dead people.
Big J over here. And we had just entered into, what was it, an instance or a den?
A
That's
den.
what it said. Both, actually.
Yeah, an instance den. And well, take it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you guys had actually managed to get a hold of some Artino uniforms, sneak over across the river to head towards the tower. As you all made your way towards the tower, you were attacked by some Mons, but you were able to actually avoid some of the chaos that was ensuing. And you all got a notification that said party entering den raid area, beginning preliminary raiding instance. So, as you guys enter what is going to be your first den raid, as you step across this invisible, like almost very cheap Hollywood effects of what looks to be like invisibility, where you see just light kind of shift as you like step through it. All the noise of gunfire, all the noise of monsters roaring and rampaging fades away, leaving you standing in the edge of the parking lot, going towards Artino Industries Tower. The only noise you all hear is the hum of energy erupting from the tower that's shooting into the atmosphere. So as you stand here, equipped in the quiet, your bracers immediately vibrate as you entered, if you recall, saying den leader, like, yeah, it was a den leader defeated, 1 of 3 complete. So you know you're not here alone, and there are people ahead of you. What would you like to do?
We're in a
Uh,
parking lot, correct?
Yeah, give
You
us
are.
another. Yeah, describe our parking lot for us again.
mhm.
Okay. It is a large parking lot. Imagine Walmart, but more long than wide. And you notice there are cars parked here and there. It looks like they have not worked in a while. Most of them have actually caught some of the rubble from the tower, as well as some of the fallen Mons as they hit and ran.
Does
The
it
place. Mhm.
does it look like these cars were affected by that at the beginning there was a pulse that shattered all the windows, or because they were so close to the tower were these does it look like they didn't get that effect?
Oh, they definitely got the effect.
Okay.
You also notice that the glass windows that covered the tower were affected by it as well. So around the tower and out is just a huge, huge pile of glass, shattered glass, just everywhere.
It's at this point that Jesse looks down at their shoes and is very grateful that they're boots
Mhm.
after
Mhm.
stealing from a dead person.
Yes.
I'm gonna undo the riot shield from my back, put it on my
Hmm.
other arm, leaving the bracer arm free, and I'm gonna say, okay, guys, we need to make our way towards the building. quick but safely. And I'm gonna do like a quick like check and then run towards the nearest car and try to like move car to car, serpentine and make my way towards
Yeah.
I guess the entrance of the building,
Okay.
waiting for
Jeff,
them to like catch up, of course.
Jesse's gonna grab Jackson by the scruff of his collar or whatever and just make sure he's in the middle.
Okay. How does Jackson feel about this?
He goes with it, but tries to like pull free. I don't think there's anything else in here except for us and whatever is in the tower, whoever's in the tower.
Whatever is in
And
there.
then just start walking down like the middle of the aisle of the parking lot.
Okay. He walks.
Mhm.
Chess is right beside you. So as Darius, in your mind, you're hearing the dun 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 dun. Don't get demonetized, please. But as you're going full secret agent man, she's like, I got this. You just see Jackson just
Jesse's trying very hard to tug on their collar.
like you see Jason's going like, wait, come back, come back.
Do I get to the base of the tower uninterrupted?
Absolutely.
We don't need the theatrics.
It wasn't theatrical. It was tactical. We don't know what could come down. We need to hug the sides and go at an even pace, not to tire ourselves out.
It would
Theatrical tact.
It would take a lot more out of me to go up and down squatting like you were than it would just to walk.
If you guys had started on the 5 a.m. runs, this would have not been a thing.
I don't know about you.
Good thing I do. And open. Is there still a door? I imagine it'd be the type of place that had glass doors.
Oh, absolutely. There's still doors. Glass is shattered out. It's just step over the door frames.
Yeah.
You step in, and as you guys enter the tower, you see what looks to be a gigantic, just open lounge area. Counters everywhere. The place is an absolute mess where people fled the building. The first thing you notice, what seems to be like little, like strange little Eidos that kind of like poke their head up, look and see you all, and then just scurry away. Your bracers vibrate just a little bit, just faintly, just boop, saying Eidos detected, running identification protocol.
These aren't that
But
bad.
these are not aggressive at all. So the you see like, let me see here. You were going into your second year of college, right, Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you take
That
any
means
internships?
I was going to say he probably did not well with your. I mean, there's a chance. I know you have a set of your standard dice, right?
Mhm.
Sitting with you.
Yeah.
Because you and I play a lot of D&D.
We do.
I want you to roll percentile. Call it, but roll percentile for me. We're making rules up as we go.
I'll use my dice roller for this one.
Nice.
All right, that is a 76.
You didn't call it, so you're going to have to try again. You got to call it, then roll
What do you
it.
mean call it?
High or low?
Oh, high or low?
Yeah.
Low.
Okay, roll.
That's a 39.
You have had a tour of a tower before.
Okay.
Luckily, all of the towers follow the exact same blueprint.
Okay.
So you actually know your way around here a little bit.
Okay. He just
So-
like looks around. He's thinking for a minute. I'm pretty sure all of these are the same.
Mhm.
All the towers? I've been to them before, and this is exactly how it looked.
Hey.
It's around this time that
JJ to the rescue.
your bracers vibrate again, and it says Eidos identified. Suricata, level 4. Affinity, electric.
Said Suricata?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone pay attention in biology class?
Turns over to JJ. Nudges.
JJ?
Me as Eli hears that name and I think cicada. Is this a bug?
It is not a bug. They were like little creatures. So you as Jackson with your logic, you're more welcome to do a logic roll if you want to see if you may know what these are. With your background, it'd be a difficulty of 2.
Okay. Would I add my
See if you get it.
academic knowledge?
Absolutely.
That is 4 successes.
You would know that these are meerkats.
They're meerkats.
Oh.
They're electric meerkats.
They're level 4.
They
Wait, hold on.
are.
Checking the level of Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
What level is Timmy?
1.
Well, guys, I think we've entered a place with that's we're at level. Let's leave. No.
Well, these guys aren't attacking. So we at least go till we can check it out. Someone's already beaten one of these bosses in here. So he may have cleared out a path for us.
So
Would Jackson know if meerkats are considered predators or prey?
you would. Let's see. They are predators.
I don't think it matters whether or not they're small. We saw those things out there. The predators were the ones that were attacking. We need to keep our distance.
And these things are predators. They are small carnivores belonging to the mongoose family. Thank you, Google.
Thank you.
Mongoose are cute.
So now, Jackson, you are the analytical, strategic type because of your background as a chess prodigy, as everything. I would like for you to give me a logic roll, difficulty of 3. This would not use your academic background. This is just your general logic that you've curated over your years.
And I did get 3, 2 6s and a 4.
Very good. This is when you realize, as you all were walking to the city here, you got the notification saying leveling system activated. You guys remember that? So it took you all quite a few hours. Get yourselves, come up with a plan, visit the campus, come up with a plan to get to the tower. Get to the tower. Now you're in the tower. Quite a few hours have passed, and in that time, these wild Eidos have been fighting non-stop. Your Eidos have seen no combat experience since the leveling system activated, because you all managed to really sneak in. So you all avoided the leveling zone that was prepped the front of the combat area. Now you guys are in this raid at level 1. I'm not saying these things. I'm not saying these things are impossible to beat because there's a lot of stuff at play, but it's going to require a lot of teamwork and a lot of strategy. And you guys only have one person who understands strategy. Jackson, you realize this stepping into the tower, seeing these meerkats, and realizing how much time they've had on you guys to get stronger.
Jackson takes one like sidestep to stand behind Darius.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Jesse was right. I think we're underleveled. All of these things have been fighting, and we've been not. If we can avoid fighting for now, it might be in our best interest.
Question. Out of
Wait.
character. Do you
Yeah.
have to kill things to level up?
You are muted.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, I mute when Jesse starts speaking because we're in the same office space here. Kill them. Kill them is such a loose term because these things are living energy. So does it apply? In game speak, combat. You get experience points through combat, through all of that. So with how this gamified system's becoming across, there's going to be a very good chance you're going to have to see some combat to try to get experience and level these things up.
But can you just badly whack something, like knock it senseless? Do you actually have to kill it? Incapacitate or otherwise?
I'm going to say in character, Jesse doesn't know.
Well, yes. I'm trying to figure out if it's a bad idea to suggest we have our Eidos dog fight each other.
That would be a bad idea. I got you back there, guys. That would be a bad idea because your
No.
Eidos would then have to recover in their capsules and you would be stuck in the tower defenses.
Just stay in the forest killing boars, guys.
So here's the thing. The fact that you guys are trying to come up with ideas, I approve and I applaud. So it's not bad. Let's see what you all can do.
next thing I have when you got behind him and you tell him that he's going to raise his shield up a little bit more and he's going to like turn to you, JJ, and say, all right, you said you've been to here, correct?
I've been
They all
to
say,
a tower, and they all look the
A
same,
tower.
I guess.
all right. Mir you told us about those things. They're like Eidos
Mhm.
meerkats, right? Jackson?
Yeah.
All right. Do they hunt in groups or single? I'm assuming because of their size groups, but could be wrong.
I guess we're from Louisiana. We don't have meerkats in Louisiana.
True.
Oh yeah, with your background, you would know that they are endemic to Africa. What the heck are they doing here? And they are very like family pack oriented.
And my guess is that these things are going to be slippery. If there's a group in here already that cleared the first whatever it was, and I'm assuming it wasn't here, these things survived long enough to get to level 4, and then they're still standing.
Oh, there's many ways to do that. Let's not count ourselves out too just yet. Like these meerkats,
I'm assuming
I
they
must.
can't fly. Sorry,
Out
I
of game,
interrupted.
out of game, guys. It's
Mhm.
Timon from the Lion King.
Mm.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Darius.
No, it's cool. That's a good idea. We can definitely use our height advantage. High
Mhm.
ground. Let's have Mugi rain down. But
And sorry, go ahead. Good.
no, I was just saying. You know at least somewhat of the layout. We might
Yeah.
need to pick off one from the pack or find a somewhat, at least if these guys are out here on the outer edges of the den, that usually means that they would be the weakest. So we need to. That is just an assumption, but I've seen Animal Planet. Um, I'm saying we need to find an enclosed space somewhere we can pick things off, feed them to the chipper, which are our Eidos.
I'm pretty sure each floor is as enclosed as it's gonna get, unless you mean like a janitor's closet, but I don't think that's very safe.
I was thinking more of a bathroom, somewhere at least a little bit space, because
Well,
there are
here's the
3 of
thing.
us.
These things are electric. I don't want to go anywhere with water.
True. Wait, you're Earth.
Right.
Fi I mean, maybe not for us, but remember when their wind and Moogie's, I mean, Moogie's wind and their fire came together and had that big explosion?
Yeah.
And water just sprinkling on Chess hurt him?
Right.
They're types. They're types. So your Earth might ground their electricity.
Okay, we can try.
That's a good try, but we can't let them gang up on us.
Real
Yes. I'm just spitballing ideas. Yes. Big J, what's up?
hey, Jackie, how many times can Cat do the wall?
I don't know yet. I haven't seen his limit, but so far we haven't reached it.
What's the I would like to look around and see what the vent situation of this place is.
What the vents are like.
Yes.
The ceilings themselves in the first floor here are actually account for the first 2 stories of the building. So the ceilings are about 20 plus feet up. They have like decorative chandeliers that are cracked and broken. The vent system is better than the walls, but there are large, like, panels that you could probably easily see in some of the walls. However, they go up. So, also, Jackson, you would also know that based on your experience with Timmy, Moogie, and especially Chess, whatever it is that's informing these creatures to be animal like, they're picking up the traits of being animal like. So you're aware that their intelligence is very instinctively based.
Mm.
So strategy would play a huge role in being able to basically show why humanity's at the top of the food chain. For now, anyway.
They're still animals. They're going to. I don't think they're actually animals, but they're mimicking whatever they think an animal is. These things are acting like predators. We might
Which
be
means,
able to play into that.
which means they very well could be setting up an ambush. There could be bigger predators further up. Don't know what this could be.
They're probably going to attack as a pack if we get too close. We need to stick together.
If Hmm.
I'm starting to think Jesse might have been right.
Can you move your walls, your big old stone walls? Can you push them? Is that a thing that he can do?
I don't think I can. I think Chess can. We saw that Chess could bring it down once he summoned it, but I don't think he can push him around.
Okay, what's the layout like? Uh, I'm I'm picturing just like a big open reception area, and then
Yeah.
on back, like straight back, there's maybe like some card swipes that we would just like hop over
Yeah.
to go down.
So as you walk into the very center of the base of the tower, you're walking into what looks to be a very large, like, meeting area, welcome center, a huge service desk where guards would be waiting. And then you would see places where other glass doors would be serving for people to scan their cards to step through. These glass doors are shattered. And like this whole place is completely open. The only walls are the interior walls of the far edge of the tower. So this place is humongous. You see like broken displays and stuff where they were showing off technology. And at the very back of the tower, you see what looks to be an elevator system. Then you also notice 4 distinct doors that are stated not an exit, and one in each cardinal direction of the tower. So, like a north, south, east, and west. And those are probably like you see someone saying like in case of fire, here's routes and stuff like that. So you have them like
A
if you're
general
walking
map.
around exploring the place out, you would have sort of a map. You immediately see that this tower is built with 150 floors. Elevator system most likely out.
Now that's a good
And
path burn.
now, as you take a look in each of these corridors, where the doors are, you're seeing 4 distinct stairwells used in case of emergency. So all these stairwells will go up, and there are different ones you can take.
I have a plan.
Run it by.
First, I think Moogie, if he can, he did a pretty good job at scouting around the tower. If he can just go up to the ceiling and see how many of these meerkats there are, where they are, if they're waiting for us. And then if he can tell which one of these stairwells that whatever group has come in before us went up, looking for footprints in the glass or whatever he may be able to find. Once he comes back and we get that information, Moogie stays in the air. He gets air support while Chess and Timmy get us to the next stairwell. We fight off these meerkats as well as we can. If we can't, then we just go up the stairs and we try to. I can have Chess block off the exit with the stone wall.
Okay.
I was gonna also suggest something, but I think it would more likely result in us getting killed.
What's the idea?
Once we know how many meerkats we are, we have Moogie lure them into the elevator, and then Chess puts up a stone wall just high enough to keep them in there, and Moogie can get out, and then we can pick them off by like standing on chairs and just like whacking them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we're going to like smoke them out um, with your smoke and suffocate them or something. Well, I'm
That
not
would
sure if
also
they
be a good idea.
breathe.
I don't know if they breathe though.
I mean, can I have Moogie? Well, I'm imagining Moogie like whenever he's not flying, he's just wrapped around me. Can I like put
Mhm.
my hand up to his mouth, see if he's like
Yeah.
breathing?
He is
Hmm.
like Timmy's horns like glow almost in rhythm to his breaths.
Okay. I mean,
Like they like pulse just faintly. But like it's they do. Just you don't know if any of the
yeah.
others do. And so there's still a lot of unknowns about these strange monsters. So
What if we meet in the middle? You wanna? We can have Moogie scout from a bird's eye view or snake's eye view,
Mhm.
and then we get ready to, if this falls through, book it to the nearest least meerkat infested uh corridor
Mhm.
because we don't want to go up. I don't think we want to follow anyone who's already cleared one of the bosses, even if it is a straight shot. We kind of need to fight. I'm gonna be honest. We do.
Jesse was right. We're gonna need to level these things up.
So I think the whatchamacallit, the elevator trap, I think that's probably the best. If not, we can ah, well, I was also going to say we could just snap the rest of the cables, but I'm not sure if they'd still get experience like that. I don't.
I think my idea is that our mons have to absorb the energy that comes out of them when they're gone.
That sounds that sounds very plausible. Good job. And he like punched you in the shoulder.
No.
All right. Well, we made our decision. Let's stick to it. Moogie,
Mhm.
could you do another survey for us, bud? And he's like pushing the feeling of this plan might work towards him, and that he'll get to kill a lot of things if it comes through. It's pushing that feeling.
Okay, so in terms of like killing things, like it's kind of just like but he's like, I got your back, and he like takes off, flying up to the ceiling, and you see him. He actually goes up and coils around one of the hanging chandeliers, like on top of it, and begins to look out. So, in some of the like, you all aren't actually like talking back and forth. It's more having to interpret, um, like feelings as you pick up emotions from these items. So, you immediately hear that north and east, there's danger. Okay, could be a lot, but that's also close to the elevators. Okay. So going to the back of the building would be heading. Okay. So north and east, you would have it seems to be where this pod of meerkats are, if that's what you call the pod. I have no idea. So as Moody continues to look around though, I am going to need a brains roll from Moogie.
That's a lot of meerkats.
What's Moogie's brain stat? If using
His brains is 3.
okay.
You know.
I will allow you to assist. So but you're going to have to, so you'll be able to include your survival stuff, your
Okay.
survival stat for your specialty, which is a level 3. Am I right?
Yes, rank 3.
Rank 3.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a total of 66 you get to roll. This is a challenge rating of 4. So we're going to see if Moogie can determine any shifts in the glass or anything like that to be able to tell where the party that's ahead of you where they went.
Mhm.
So give me some rolls.
Enter. Said it's a difficulty of 4.
Yep, need 4 successes.
Guys. I,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I was trying to share my screen, but I got a 5, 5, 4, 4, 6,
5, 5, 4, 4, 6.
and another 4.
Okay.
Sorry, all 6 succeeded.
Okay. That's
Yes.
good.
Just one tap, one press.
Okay. As you are, channeling back and forth, as your bond is deepening with Mookie, getting to know each other in this short amount of time, empathy is a powerful thing.
It is.
Moogie is able to notice the shift in some of the glass where like heavy footfalls have like kicked glass out of the way in a certain pattern, a certain rhythm. But he notices that it's a good size tray. We're talking more than 3 people. And one of the things Moogie does notice behind some of the knocked over furnitures and stuff are bullet holes in some of the walls and in some of the furniture. But this is probably on the very back end near the elevators, heading from instead because the meerkats are elevators northeast. These bullets are northwest. And you see the path following that way, heading to the western stairwell.
And that's also. Are there elevators on every direction, or is it just north?
There's just northern elevators, but there's
Okay.
also a stairwell going north as well. So kind of have and understand why the meerkats are now huddled up in the corner in the northeast. Because they going forward, bullet spray, they went this way, meerkats are hiding over here. So you know which direction the party went, but you also know that they are armed.
Okay. Noticing that, he'll tell them we need to stay away from the northeast, correct? Like That way?
Northeast is
North-
where the meerkats are huddled.
Northwest, sorry.
Northeast. Northeast. Reason northeast. Reason being is that's where the meerkats are, and they are like cut like curled together. Apparently, their interaction with the party that came before you has put them in a corner, and they are frightened. Hence, why they ran. Their first experience with people was not good.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, so right now, he would turn back to these two and be like, okay, I'm getting a lot, and it's kind of hard to parse. But they're in the Northeast, they're all huddled. The reason they ran, I'm assuming from us, is because they think we're a part of the group that went the the other way,
West.
west. They're assuming we're part of the group that went west. So, and he's gonna pull up Mugi's like mood sheet.
Mhm.
Mugi has a more long range. It's from the sound of it move called Wind Shot. They're all huddled up. He can from up top shoot a shot down to the heart of them. That would get their attention. Then if you can put up a castle wall to like herd them towards the north where the elevator is, I can have Mugi try to slip in another wall, slip out, and we
I'm worried that if you shoot right into the middle of them, they're just gonna scatter.
yeah.
What we could do is the elevator already open?
It's cracked. It is cracked open. You see that like. Well, I'll tell you what. It's a good ways away, but I'll say you can see it. You're good.
Mhm.
Elevator doors are cracked open. Probably got about like a 2 foot gap,
Okay.
but the elevator is not lined up with the floor. It's actually further down, so you can actually see the top of the elevator with the cables, just like about 3 feet down. So
But is the opening to get into the elevator big enough for what I would predict a meerkat would be able to fit into?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
So what we could do is Mugi shoots a blast to the east stairwell, which pushes them, makes them run towards the north elevator. Timmy stands by the elevator to make sure that they don't go up the stairs or go beyond the elevator. They try to avoid him into the elevator. And then as soon as they go in, Chess is ready to build up a castle wall and keep them from getting out.
Okay.
I'm also going to throw this out there because I love you all. You might even be able to use Castle Wall to go ahead and make a funnel to push the meerkats in, like guide them towards the elevator possibly.
So we could have this is more game terms, but ready in action essentially
Yep.
to have the walls spring up the
Mm-hmm.
minute Mugi shoots like off to that side, and then
Yep.
corridor comes,
Mm-hmm.
castle corridor, straight in. They fall in. We just pepper that little open in spot, and shooting fish in a barrel.
Let's do it.
What's up?
Oh, I just had another question. How thick can you make these walls?
How thick can I make these walls?
You don't know yet. You haven't tried.
I don't know yet. I
We need to
haven't tried.
test our limits. And
Okay,
push
I'm
past
just
them.
if we get them in the elevator, I have another thing we could potentially do if the smoke screen doesn't work. If you can make a wall thick enough to fill that elevator, just like scoop them up and squish them against the ceiling, okay?
I don't know if that's how it works. I think it has to be.
I don't care. Just try it.
Wait,
We
wait.
need all the death methods possible.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
After we do the corridor to get them in, and they're all in. Chess. No, sorry, not chess. Mugi and what was your Ram's name?
Timmy.
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 Mugi
Yeah, Timmy.
and
Timmy.
Timmy Moogie and Timmy, fire and wind. Shoot a wind shot in, you light it on fire.
Does Jackson know if there's like a basement to
know?
these things?
I'd probably assume.
I mean, if the elevator is
Yeah,
like
Well,
straight-
elevators in general have
I
like
would
little.
I would say, yeah, I would say generally, like a tower of this size would have to the foundation. However, um, Jackson would know that, but you never got to actually see a basement when you
Right.
did your tour.
I think we need to be careful about using fire in the elevator because if the fire snaps those cables, we don't know how deep this thing might go. We might lose
Experience.
the energy altogether if we're not able to get there to collect it.
So fish in a barrel. Just keep shooting in.
I think fish in a barrel.
All right.
All right.
Let's.
Can you do stone walls sideways? Like off of a wall instead of out of the ground?
I've not tried.
I just want to know what the limit of this thing is.
We'll
I do
take some
too.
time to like.
Trial and error. Remember, you guys literally just caught these monsters yesterday. So, yeah, putting it into perspective.
I'm willing to try new things, but I think for this instance, I'd be more comfortable just doing what I know it can already do instead of trying something that might not work and then we miss our chance.
That's a fair point.
Sure.
On your signal, Darius.
All right.
What am I doing again?
I'm gonna have Moogie. He's gonna push to Moogie the intentions to like basically, look down off to the side,
Mhm.
and he's like, "We're going to." How would I say this? Emotion.
Notice it's be like we have a plan of action, and like you could actually like move around a little bit to his line of sight, and like point to where you're wanting him to shoot.
All right. And yep, you do that.
Okay.
And he's like,
Now, is Chess going to try to sneak up to get the castle walls ready?
Yeah.
I will need an agility check from your stone cat.
Okay.
Um, it's a cat, so I'm going to say difficulty of like 2.
Okay.
Like, what is his agility stat?
His agility is 3. He got a 2, a 6, and a 4. So
Okay,
2
it's just-
successes.
Yep. So your cat's like, I'm gonna go be a cat, and you feel Chess just like on the prowl.
Mm-hmm.
And as they get in position and everyone's like holding it ready, you actually Chess do the wiggle. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The wiggle, ready to pounce. To the point that you have to remind him, no bouncing, castle wall. And it's just like, oh yeah, you're ruining my fun. But okay, I got you, boss. So everything's in place. Timmy yawns. What y'all gonna do?
I'm waiting for the sound of Moogie's wind bolt to sort of use the wall, so it's not like scare. It's all at once it happens.
Okay.
he's gonna like wave in the. Sorry, yes.
Oh no, you finish yours first.
He was going to like wave in the air to get your attention and start counting down. But what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna signal to Timmy when stuff goes down if there are any stragglers to try to chase them to get them with the rest of the herd. If they're
Yeah.
already startled, they're probably gonna run with the pack.
You can go ahead and get Chess in position to like
He is.
basically kite back in. It's good.
Mhm.
So he's gonna wave to everyone.
Mhm.
Wind shot. And you
Yeah.
press the technique.
You don't even
Yes.
have to press the technique. As you drop your hand, you actually notice before you touch your bracer, the shot's off. Which you didn't warn Chess that the shot was like, and we don't know how loud the shot is because we've never used it before.
Right.
So you just hear like a quick like whistle in the air, and you see Chess jump like, "Ah!" And then castle wall pop. And as he jumps and the meerkats jump, Timmy jumps, and as soon as like Chess's feet hit the ground again, castle walls spring up, and we're talking like 10+ feet in a awkward line just straight across the back. And you see where he's like, oh yeah, to the elevator, and have to like curl it back into the elevator. So they're not getting out of the wall, and it's pretty thick. I put it about 6 feet thick. Chess was scared.
It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
But you hear these meerkats like squealing and like running, trying to get away. But you see them like kind of like bouncing around, trying to like Moogie is seeing them move around, and like looks like you may have to actually try to corral them in, moving the castle walls if possible.
I'll try
Do
to
they have like
command
little
Chess to
sparks
do
in
that.
the air as they're trying to
Do what?
Do we see any like little sparks? Well, I guess we wouldn't see, but does he
Walls
see, like,
10
any
feet
sparks?
high.
Oh, yeah.
Walls 10 foot high, bud. So you're like, oh, like you may hear like zaps and stuff because the top is still open, but these things are like screeching, like just rushing, and like as you begin to move the wall, it makes a horrendous racket, a bunch of noise as these things. It drowns out the screeching of this pack of. As you now probably take a closer look, Moogie like tries to count if a snake / wannabe dragon could count. There's probably about 20 some plus of these meerkats, all various levels, and as the wall moves, it begins to just shove them towards the elevator doors, and you see them like being like forced to go into the path of least resistance. But it made a lot of noise, guys.
There's a lot of noise we're making today.
A little bit.
Maybe it's louder upstairs.
Hopefully we can get some levels in before it attracts anything.
Level now. We'll do
I
whatever.
wish I'm using my laptop camera. I can't. Okay, you're good. I rolled 4 1s.
He just feels. I don't know. We just gets a feeling from Moogie. I don't know. I think we're good.
Yes. Yeah. All the noise. You're literally shifting concrete and floor, and you're good.
I don't know, guys. Something tells me we're safe.
Yeah, it's like I feel really good about all this. Like as like this rumble and you get to hear that all these meerkats have been shoved into the elevator and they're trying to now jump out if they can. Some of them actually try to jump up over the elevator, but they can't get that high. One thing Moogie does notice is that the more scared they get, the quicker they move by a lot. Almost electric fueled movement and reaction. But you've managed to get them all in one spot. They're all officially in the elevator. Your plans worked. What's the plan now?
Okay. So now we know that your stone wall can curve and can move. We've already got them locked in there. Any chance of you just squishing them against the wall with your already pre-made wall? Just flat carcass movie.
I don't know if I can do it with this wall. They've dropped into the elevator, right?
Yeah, so they're in a metal container.
So if I moved it any further, I think it would snap the elevator.
Also, is it strong enough to?
Well, it's
crumple that?
It's 6 feet thick.
I mean, yeah, all
So-
that just out of the water.
I mean, it's 6 feet thick. It's a huge wall, 10 feet high though. You know that elevator is not that big, so it's a lot of noise, guys. So, what are y'all going to do? Like
I'll
they
stop
may
moving
try
the
to
wall.
get out. You what?
I'll stop moving the wall.
Okay, the wall has them stuck in. Are you going to try to lower it down so you can see?
Yes.
I mean, you can lower it down just a little bit where you guys can just look over.
Just.
Are we congregating outside? I want to know. Are we congregating outside of the elevator?
I would assume you guys are now heading there once all that's secure in the elevator. Like Moogie's kind of like getting a position, flying up overhead. Timmy yawns again because he's a little bit bored. But and Chess is like, I did it, just doing the proud walk. And he's like, yeah, don't mess with me. Kind of like jogging up.
Mhm.
Good job. And you too,
What's the
Moon.
plan?
That was great.
Can
So
we
am
go
I
back
just
to this?
gonna? He pulls up. These things are
What?
small enough. It might. He waves his gun. These things are
Okay.
small enough. It might. That with a couple of wind shots.
The guns outside weren't doing anything to him when we were running
Yeah.
in.
Remember? Yeah,
Those
yeah,
were.
that was one of the guards who were coming back to the front lines were not picking up weapons.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was something that did happen last week because it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So as you guys got the wall in place, the Meerkats are there, you're seeing bolts of electricity trying to shoot up out of this elevator, all having to duck a little bit. Are you going to try to throw Chess over the wall, or are you going to try to pick up Timmy, throw him over the wall, get him in there to get some pop shots in? What's the plan? Because remember,
He can snort smoke. He can just put his nose up to the thing and just.
also remember, you're still under a timer and it's still ticking.
Yeah.
I was imagining since Moogie can basically move 3 dimensions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
X,
was,
Y, and Z axis here.
yeah, with that little like crack that we're looking at that has zaps coming out. I was figuring we just kind of like if the crack is here, we just have
Mhm.
Moogie aim down.
Yeah.
And just
Oh, you can start. Absolutely.
what does that sound good to you
It's
guys?
it's definitely a shot. Let's see. That would be an agility difficulty of, well, it's a mass. You're going to be hitting something in the mass anyway, so a difficulty of 2.
Before I go through, does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
All right. That's 36.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, and 2. All 3.
5,
success.
4, 5, 4, and 2. So the 5 and 4 is a success.
Mhm.
Yeah, you all hear the air shot go off again. Oh, I got real southern. The air shot goes off again. You hear the whistle. Hear it just hit in the elevator, and you hear some screeching. You get a strange notification on your bracer. There it is. It says ambush attack unsuccessful. Half damage delivered. Because it's air versus electric.
Mm. It is air.
Maybe Chess's Earth will do better.
Can you?
Can you make 2 balls at once?
I don't
I've
know.
done that before.
Do your
Doing one of
walls
these-
need to your walls need to come from something, right? They
Earth.
have to be from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth.
Okay,
Huh.
so the cracks here. Can you just make a wall?
Coming out of your wall.
Make a wall. Yeah, make one up. Then this from that, shoot it down in, like basically arcing it down from the 10 foot that's here.
I think that would cut the elevator in half. Seeing how big this one was. I didn't tell
Yeah,
Chess
we
to make it
can't
that big,
control
but he
the.
got scared.
Yeah,
I mean, chess also has like a rock throw attack, guys. You have options. The ramp can run up there and just breathe fire in. Like,
don't know
don't
all the
reinvent the
moves
wheel
like
here.
that.
Just like remember, Jesse burns stuff with fire.
What is everybody's?
Chess throws rocks.
I'll bring the
So-
wall down and then have Chess go up to the opening and
Yep.
throw
Oh, okay.
rocks.
Okay, and you're gonna have Timmy run in as well.
I'm gonna just have how tall is it at this moment?
Oh, the walls have fallen
I
down.
took it down.
Straight access to the elevator. Straight access to the elevator. The elevator is actually like 2 to 3 feet down from the doorway. So when they went in the elevator, they fell 2 to 3 feet down into the bottom of the elevator.
And are they stuck in there?
They are.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have yeah. You go first, Jack. Check it.
I just look at Chess.
Uh-huh.
Kick rocks.
Jackson.
Okay. And he's like, hey, and like trots over and begins to just shoot rocks. You all begin to hear these screeching as gold particles begin to just yellow particles because it's electric float up into the air. And you get a notification on your bracer going elemental damage success, 2 times damage achieved.
Okay, Chess is really good at fighting lightning.
I told you. And he's like slapping your back.
Ow,
He's just-
ow.
What's Timmy going to do?
I'm gonna pat Darius on the back, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask if Moogie is willing to give a little bit of oomph to Timmy's flame attack.
Are we going for Big Boom? He looks to you too.
Jackie, stand back. Keep going doing the rock thing.
All right.
Just rocks are just literally pulling out of the floor, just ripped, shattering, and then being shot into the elevator. So
I wonder if now this is just I don't know how deep the thing is, so I can't really say
Mhm.
it, but I was going to say in case we do like hit it so hard it like knocks it loose, we could have like a rock underneath it come up and just like hold it in place. So
you don't
Tim-
know how low the basement is.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It could be way more than 10 feet.
Absolutely. So
So let's boom.
it's an I mean possible.
These things are
Yeah.
able to pick up from a while away, so maybe
So from far ways away when he can see the floor.
Mm.
So we don't know what would happen if he tries to do it with floor that he couldn't see.
Oh no,
And
I'm
if
talking
his
about the bracers were able to track a little bit away that we did hit or didn't hit.
map wise, yeah, to see like a GPS system, it's not scanning the building technically yet.
I think we should shoot.
So y'all shooting in, y'all doing it, burning them up.
Let it go, guys. Let it go.
All right,
Sure, let's go.
all three are saying.
Okay.
Are we joining our dice things because we're teaming up on this one?
What it'll be is let's see, it's going to be like it's a big, just massive Eidos. So I'm assuming he'll be using power for Timmy. Okay, and using agility again to shoot for Moogie. So what
You
I'll do
can use power
is I will
if
cut
needed.
basic. Here's the best part about this.
Mhm.
It's a massive Eidos in a small corridor. I would cut the difficulty down, but the difficulty cutting it down would only make it a difficulty of 1. So go ahead and roll with power, and let's see how you do to start off with, because this is Timmy having to like shoot his fire and let it get, let the air attack pick it up and do another big boom. So that's so many d6s.
It was only 3.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the dice tower you're using.
Yes.
How
No,
many
I
success? How many successes you get?
all 3.
All 3. So once more, flamethrower ish, as air picks it up and just turns it into a huge torrent of fire, and you hear these things screech and scream. A bit awkward as the air is just filled with these dying creatures, and as Timmy releases his fire attack, just a cloud of yellow particles are just like floating up and dissipating. And you don't get any dings on your bracer in relation to your Eidos, but y'all do get one single notification. And this is was never included in the book because the party did not actually clear out the first all the floor monsters. So it's basically entry level Eidos defeated, Maul cleared.
It might mean that whoever else is here knows that we're down here and that we just cleared what they didn't.
You get a ping from Chess, like hey, there's some stuff down in the elevator now. It's really weird looking. You want me to go get it?
Have they stopped the fire yet?
Oh yeah, fire stopped.
I think Timmy would just already be down there.
Let
It's
I'll
a
get it.
2 foot gap. It's a 2 foot gap.
Sure.
Guys,
So
don't,
I'm trying to like think to Chess, like convey concern over him being as heavy as he is in this elevator that probably just took a lot of damage from us.
as he just
Donk.
Okay.
thunk. You don't hear the elevator creak or anything, but
Oh, these things
he
are
picks
sturdy.
he picks up some things, and then you actually feel like a wiggle 1 2 3 as he like jumps back up, catches on the edge, and comes out, and you see him just like almost like he has something stuck in his mouth, just blah. And you see what looks to be 3 small little capsules just disperse on the ground. They're different shapes compared to what you all used to capture items. They are a bit cylindrical, and rectangular. It's really weird. It's a weird shape. All 3 of them are blue.
Jackson is a bit nervous to
pick
like
one up.
touch any of them, so he just
Mhm.
like kneels down and like holds his bracer nearby and see if it reacts.
Okay. It says item detected. Identify? Question mark. Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's see. Let me get to the that page. Let's see. Be that. Sorry, man. I have to get to the page where it is.
Okay.
So Big J, what do you think
Yeah.
we should call our team move?
Like something all 3 of us do, or what you 2 just did?
He points to Big J, Jesse,
Epic Inferno.
Epic Inferno.
So the first, your bracer finally pings saying item drop identified, 1 of 3. Number 1, gear capsule, armor, strategist plate. And it goes into detail saying that strategist plate armor doesn't impose evasion penalty. And it is plus, oh yeah, so it's blue. So that's going to be a +4 to tenacity.
It says evasion penalty.
Does not suffer evasion
Does
penalties.
not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he scooting over, trying to look over Jack's shoulder?
So then the second one goes item drop identified, 2 of 3. Gear capsule, armor, mage's cap, increases the affinity for elemental based attacks.
We're looking at Jackie Boy.
It says +4 to ability associated to a statistic score affiliated with elemental affinity. Then it says item drop identified, 3 of 3. Gear capsule, armor, lightweight wing blades. A pair of blades that fits over wings or body armor, wings or body of a flying type Eidos. +4 to agility.
I think these enhance Armands.
He's gonna pick up one of one of the capsules.
Okay.
Shouldn't make that joke.
He's like, so these would go in the gear slots that have always been. Did you
Yeah.
already identify them all?
Yeah, there's the strategist plate. It gives a bonus to tenacity. The mage's cap, it increases elemental damage, and the wing blades, it can only be used with a flying type and it increases agility.
All right.
Well, I'm taking it.
Which one?
I'm assuming the elemental. I saw Mage's cap and I couldn't resist, man.
Is that all Chess's loadout?
I'll take the plate.
I guess
So,
wings are coming
So
for
as you
me.
guys like get this, these as you pick these capsules up, they're very fragile, almost like they could just very like break in your hands. So you don't like you can attempt to crush it if you want to,
Uh,
because it's not giving you any other prompts or anything like that, and it looks like it's already like trying to break over your fingers.
I just hold it like to Chess's nose and see what he does with it.
He like he sniffs it a bit, and just like there's still a little bit of soot on the capsule,
Mhm.
so it gets on his nose. He may seem to just go sneeze and like pat at it, knocking it out of your hand. You see it hit the ground and crush and dissipate.
Well, there that goes.
And then you get a notification saying equipped to chess. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Boop. As you hit it, you see chess is now suddenly sitting there adorned in what looks to be plate armor in a familiar looking chessboard shape in some of the places and with a nice little helmet over his head.
Your cat's a
crashing
knight.
on.
He's a chess knight.
He sneezes again just from the thing. You see the hat kind of like topple, just kind of fall back into place.
He's wearing a costume. Oh, you're supposed to break these, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Moogie.
He already, the minute he saw that, he crushed it in his hand.
You see, it's strange. As you crush it, you get a notification that says equipped to Moogie, yes or no.
Yeah.
As you hit yes, you see a notification kind of comes up. It says incompatible, wings not detected. Adapt question mark, yes or no.
Yes.
Is he going to get. You're going to give.
So as you hit yes, you actually see your bracer like flash showing like Moogie stats.
Mhm.
And you feel Moogie kind of like shudder a little bit on your shoulder. Then suddenly the wing blade gear like appears out in front, just like floating in nothing. You see it kind of wrap and refigure and wrap around Moogie's body, covering half the snake and what looks to be plated, serrated, closed blades that he could open up if necessary.
Okay. Let's keep those closed for now, but that is doing wonders for you, buddy. You're looking snazzy. And he's just like pushing like awe towards him, like looks so good right now.
Yeah, you get back just like, I know, but thank you. You know, he's a dragon. So
You try it out.
Mhm.
Fly around, buddy.
and he takes off just kind of flying in a loop. You see like his blades kind of extend out like off of his body. So for it now has basically if something gets too close, he can defend himself through melee. You gonna crush the capsule?
Oh, yeah. Dusty's just been kind of tentatively chewing on it.
Okay. You kind of like it's like okay, this tastes like soot, and then just snap. Oh, it broke and dissipates, and you see a funky looking little hat just appear, like not on Timmy's head, but on his rump. You see Timmy kind of look at it. You get a ping on your device that says incompatible. Found basically essentially it was an adaptation that you didn't have to approve because there was a way to equip it because his horns were in the way. So it's just like equip successful, variant equip complete, and you see just the hat sitting on his mouth. And as he looks back at it and looks up at you, you actually see the flames kind of just off his horns just a bit more. And he's just like, okay. So you all are. Oh, do what?
No, I was just gonna tell Timmy I need to get him a cloak one of these days.
Mhm.
Make him a proper wizard.
Are you gonna put the
You're a
cloak
wizard,
up
Timmy.
front or in the back?
I think I'm gonna put it over the middle so he can lower his head and people will be confused where his head is.
I think the horns might.
But if his head is down low enough and the blanket is fire resistant and covers it, then
Okay,
no,
this is
You know,
this is the conversation you all are having as you head. Which corridor are we all going to decide to go to? We're going to avoid the west or go north? Which corridor?
We're avoiding the
Western
already
corridor.
treaded path, right, guys?
Right.
So you're going north or east?
I would figure maybe go north, because wherever the elevator was going to let out, it might be somewhere important.
Oh, is there an experience bar? I'm gonna flip through to see if they got any experience
We-
from that.
So as you guys are heading to the northern corridor, going through the door and going up the steps, and you're having this conversation about cloaks, and as you begin to tap into your bracer to see what experience they got, we're going to take a break. So when we come back from the break, we'll see the experience points, we'll see level stuffs, we'll see if we actually figure out how the cloak thing is going to work for Timmy. But we'll also have a giveaway for the final code for Telspire. So if you haven't subscribed to Artifice Valley's Twitch channel, please go ahead. That will put you in the running for the drawing. Just let us know, and we'll go from there. So we'll take a quick 5-10 minute break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. And we are back. You guys doing? Sorry about that. Wait there. We were finalizing the giveaway, and we have 4 people in the drawing. So I'm going to roll a d4, and we're going to see who gets it. Well, Loki, you won. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the support. Loki, you have actually won. Oh, it wasn't a 7 on d4. But Loki, you actually won. So
Congrats.
thank you, dude. I will get you the Steam code. Just reach out and we'll go from there. If you haven't seen Tailspire, it's pretty cool. I actually have it on the laptop we use here at the office. It's pretty fun. So yeah, I'll give you the code that you can actually get your own copy, and we'll go from there, bro. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you to Bouncy Rock Entertainment for hooking us up with this code. We really appreciate it. It has been awesome. So yeah. So going back to where we left off. Before we jump in, Bella, you were asking me something while I was getting everything together for the giveaway. What were you asking me?
So you said +4 to elemental stuff, but would that be +4
Yes.
dice or +4 just +4 as a +4?
We'll make it just extra +4 on the damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on that same
So
note,
George-
Chess got +4 tenacity. Where
Mhm.
does that go?
What we'll do is we'll add that to his hit point pool.
Okay, so +4 hit
Mm.
points.
An extra
And
+4 hit points, yeah.
just to keep
Yes.
asking questions, agility is
You're
just
good.
straight stat, right?
Just like his
Alright.
+4 is to tenacity, he's getting his hit points from that. So we're playing with that. So he gets an extra +4 to agility. So
He is
Yeah.
zooming around.
He is zoom,
He
zoom,
is.
zooming.
He is.
Why is
These were
he
these
zooming?
So, and you said you get a +4. Okay, let me double check something for you. Bella, goes the +4 to your elemental stuff is it's pretty sick. But it's specifically because it attunes to the elemental affinity of Timmy. I'm gonna double check the stat we set aside specifically for fire. Fire elemental is actually based off of accuracy. Okay. I'm content with doing it with power since Timmy is a power build. So if you want to add some bonus to power, you're more than welcome to. Because an extra 4 to a die pool is absolutely outrageous in the Animal Story game. We'll get it worked out. We'll play with it and have fun. We'll see.
So I'm guessing I'm not allowed to add +4 to power,
Yeah, that's what I said. You can put it to power.
but that would mean
Hey.
I'd be rolling with 7 dice, my dude.
I know.
Yes.
Hey.
Remember, this is gear. We're giving gear slots and upgrades to these creatures to make them more powerful. This is survival of the fittest. So, and as you guys actually look at the information, you all notice that you did slay what looked to be between about, I think the final count was 27 suricata, each ranging from level 1 to level 4. So your Mons are now starting at level 1. They're now all at level 4 themselves. The experience was split between three Mons because you all are in a party. So they're leveling together. So it wasn't about who did the most damage or who did the kill. It split it regardless. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all decided to go up the northern corridor, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wonderful. So as we jump back in, and y'all have seen your Mons have gotten more powerful. You're able to equip the items, you're able to update the gear slot that you guys have. They're able to give them equipment. All that awaits you are stairs and more stairs and more stairs. Did anybody remember to pack supplies like water or anything like that?
I still got that weird water that we didn't boil.
You do.
I have well water. What do I have on me? Oh,
I
my
probably
mind.
transferred over my beef jerky from my first pockets to these pockets.
I could see Jesse doing that. So you got beef jerky. You don't have water, but it's hot in the corridor. No AC, no nothing.
Jackson may have grabbed like a water bottle to take with him.
I could see that.
Mhm.
So you have a single bottle of water
Yeah.
amongst the three of you.
I
Okay.
would definitely say he'd have one stash. You always got to stay hydrated.
Okay. So we'll say for the sake of this, I've got you back because I love you all and appreciate you all playing this
Yay.
campaign with me. We're going to say that part of the gear that you guys picked up as you came off the boat was ration packs. So you have access to some like a canteen of water. We'll say pouches of water. It's water in a bag. It's really weird. One thing we put in your mouth, pop and water. It's really weird.
It's like milk bag.
Yeah. There are rations, some food, stuff like that. It's probably enough for a couple of days. What would be a couple of days hunkered down, like on the front lines fighting or whatever. But you still have to like be careful and ration the water as you're making your way up these stairs. It's a workout. Such a workout, in fact, I would like to know what is everyone's base stats. I know we have logic, reflex, and spirit. I know logic is Jackson's strength. Spirit is Jesse's. What is Darius's top trait, top stat?
Reflex.
Reflex. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
What is your reflex score?
4.
Okay. What is Jackson's?
2.
2. 3. Okay. How is the gamer like in better shape than Jackson?
Okay, Jackson's a nerd. Hi,
You're
Jackson.
Jesse's a geek.
Yeah, well, Jesse was a jock as a child. They still got some of that
Okay.
muscle built up. They just
Got
went
it.
down on a downhill spiral, okay?
And
Okay.
all Jesse eats is ramen, so they're
Yeah.
carbo loaded for years.
They are. They are. So by the time you guys hit about floor 10, and that's me being generous. I'm sorry, Jackson, but you're
Yeah.
lagging behind a bit, man.
I'm like clinging to like the stair rail and I'm like
Mhm.
heaving, dragging myself up.
Yep.
You can't do that. You gotta keep an even breath. Gotta keep the air flowing. Don't like
You're watching Darius like running backwards down the steps, like, come on, man, you can do it, almost like a coach, and then running back up.
you got this. You got this. I know you can. Come on, just a couple more flights. We'll find a door. We'll get in. Let's
Like
go.
Jesse's like begrudgingly just, yeah, we got this. I'm assuming. Is that what Jesse's doing? Yeah.
I honestly didn't hear what you said.
Jesse is just begrudgingly going up the steps, like, okay,
Yeah.
I got you. And so as you guys make it to floor 10, get to about floor 12, we'll say floor 13. Jackson, you need a rest. You need
Oh,
rest.
I can't do
Can
it.
we invigorate Jackson?
It's
Never mind.
healing, but
I might take more out of them.
so as you guys stop at like the alcove where the steps go up, plateau, go up, then plateau, and go up. You're at the door of floor 13
Are we at the top of the tower yet?
of 150.
Yeah, are we there?
We're close, buddy. We're close. We're getting there. You know,
Yeah.
slow and steady wins the
Mhm.
race.
Jesse pulls out a stick of beef jerky and waves it in front of Jackson's.
Eat one of your capsules of water. You need to stay hydrated, buddy. It's hot in here.
It's like a weird little. Have you ever seen those little like almost like they have like a very thin like gel that holds his and you just pop and it's water.
Never.
It's really weird. They're really weird. You've never seen them, Darius? You've never seen them, Don? They're pretty cool. Like they've had some people use them like instead of like racing like running marathons and stuff. It's literally just a ball of water, and they use like a thin gelatin that's
Like-
tasteless.
I imagine
That
it's like
when
a gusher, but like more juicy, just like water.
well,
You
but they're like this big. Like they're pretty cool.
Oh, dang, I'm
So-
gonna have to look that up.
They're pretty cool. So like you can get them and just put it in your mouth, and it's a big pop, just full gush of water. The gel basically like once it's popped, dissipates in the water. It's tasteless and it's safe to consume.
Now,
And
see,
so
now-
it's pretty.
You're missing an opportunity. You could have like put some like cherry flavor
Mm.
in there.
I said I loved you guys. I wasn't going to spoil you guys. So
Oh yeah.
413,
Brown berries.
y'all are taking it easy, resting. What'd you say? What'd you say, Don?
I said we're gonna have to get our own cherries.
You're
Flavor
gonna
the
have to.
water.
So as you guys make it to 413, just it's Jackson's catching his breath. I need to know the agility stats of each of your mons. I know Moogie's good.
3.
Uh, Timmy is also 3.
Okay.
Oh, just for those at home, 7.
Because of your gear, yeah. Well, I mean, like Moogie hasn't even having like the climb. Like, I mean, Moogie's riding on Darius's shoulder.
Yeah.
So Moogie is more than good. But like Chess and Tammy both just make their way up. Just like you actually feel like Jackson, you feel like a bit of concern. Like, you okay? Like
No.
from Chess. Like as he like kind of like headbutts you.
I just like look at Chess with like
Mhm.
the most miserable expression. I can't do this.
It's you get like it's like a weird vibe, just like want me to carry you?
Can you?
It's almost like I'll try.
I just like reach around and hold him by like the chest.
Yeah.
So you're getting
Like-
dragged up the stairs.
We're gonna see if he can.
Let's see here.
Doing your
You know
best.
what? He loves you. Roll with heart.
Okay. That's his main stat.
If that doesn't
Difficult. It's a difficulty of 4, bud, because you're huge. You're big compared to this cat.
No. That's 2 successes.
Okay.
And the other
Okay,
2
enough of
were
this.
1s.
Oh, so you see, like
Wait, you have
as the cat
a-
like kind of like tries to dig in and pull, like it moves a little bit. Then Chess is like, "You don't have to lose weight, bud." Like,
Okay.
I'm sorry. He goes, maybe I'll get bigger and like, I mean, I can throw you up with a castle wall. Maybe I just
No. Don't do that. I like feel the idea. Like please don't. do
you
that.
feel the yeah. It's like you actually you almost see the. It's almost like you could see the thought bubble of like the castle wall just
No.
with you
No.
under it, like on top of it. And you're like, mm-mm.
No. Don't. No. I'll make it. Don't
Hey,
do that.
I'm assuming
Hey,
these have that
hey,
like
hey,
that big
hey,
wide in the middle. You could
Jackie.
just
Yeah.
Jackie.
Jackson.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna put my head on not Chess's, Timmy's forehead and just stare into his eyes and try to convey, can you carry that thing? While pointing at Jackson.
As you all are doing this, I need a reflex roll from Darius. It's going to be there's going to be a difficulty of 3
would I add my survivalist to this?
for this. Absolutely.
It's a difficulty of 3.
Yeah.
5 successes.
Good. As you all are having this conversation, and you're like, Timmy, pick him up, carry him. Like you feel like a complaint, like what? Why me? Don't mess up my hat.
Shakes wrong.
Then Darius, you hear low, very faint echoes of gunfire coming from, I say with a 5, to the next floor up. And it's echoing into, like from the floor into the stairwell. So floor 14 may have the other party up there. Someone with a gun, at least.
He would immediately like shield up, guys.
It's very it's not like
No,
like
that's
someone just pull the trigger in
that's
the
cool.
in
Like,
the way. Yeah, just okay, go for it.
sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're great. Keep going.
You would just see him reflexively like put himself in front of you guys and like closer towards the, I guess, where you can look down and put the shield up.
Mhm.
Then like lower it. He's like, okay, guys, serious time.
Why are we
Can
being
you hear
serious?
that?
No.
I hear my heartbeat.
I also hear Jackie's heartbeat.
Okay. Come here. And he's gonna like start. Like, I know you don't care about touching, but we're gonna need you to be able to run. And he's gonna start like massaging his calves, getting him like unclench. It's like, okay, so guys,
Ah.
I'm gonna need.
Okay, consent, please.
Sorry, we're gonna have to. Next floor, up floor,
Is that the top floor?
bullets and gunshots. It's not the top floor, buddy, but gunshots. So there might be other people, and definitely people come with Mons now, or Eidos.
As you're having this conversation, you hear a loud just slam into what could be the door on floor 14. Some screams, some roars, and more gunfire, and then the gunfire cease.
Why are
All
they
seems
shooting?
quiet.
If guns don't work, and they should know that, why are they shooting?
And he shows up. We need to be quiet. We need to move purposefully.
Using the message system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One step at a time. Stay away from the edge. And he's gonna like move, like start going up, and try to see if he can get like a vantage point on the door. See if it's like busted open, or if it's just something's trying to get in, or just get eyes on it and make his way towards.
As you guys begin to go up, now that you all haven't necessarily made contact with Fount, how's Jackson feeling now? Like
Now that
adrenaline,
he's had a
adrenaline
moment
a little bit.
yeah, now that he's gotten to catch his breath, he's gotten to his feet, and he's more focused.
Once again, positioning Jackson between me and Darius.
Okay. Chess takes like point coming up beside you guys. Timmy goes up front as you all begin to make your way slowly up the steps. And as you finally see the door 14, you've noticed that as you've ascended, the doors going to the floors are made of metal, and they have they have scanners that used to work. So the door is definitely held, but you can see it bowed just a bit. There's like a small window, like just on one side. Like strange is like this window is still intact, but it's not glass. So you definitely see like cross pieces of metal. And so as you get up to the door, you want to try to look on the floor.
I think Jesse's going to, and then probably regret it. Okay, Jesse is
I'm
now getting
gonna
yanked back.
crack an eye around
Mm-hmm.
and try to peek in.
Okay. As you peek in, it's absolutely dark. It's with what little you can see. You notice there is looks to be office furniture, and cubicles lining this whole floor. You definitely see what looks to be the remains of Artino guards for across the place. And this, from where you are, this floor is probably about, I'd say, it's. I'd probably put it about 100 feet across. It's huge space for offices. Just as open as what you guys saw downstairs, but it's just the one floor height instead of two. But you don't see any cause of what caused their distress or attacks.
I'm gonna pat Darius' shoulder. Is everyone in there dead?
Yes.
We
So
need
the
to know
only
what's inside.
So the only thing we can kill in there is something that needs killing.
The only thing in there has already taken down everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's almost pitch black in there. It's very dark.
You think Timmy could light it up?
I think Timmy. Y'all want to find out if these things breathe? It wasn't able to get through the door. The door is still standing. So what I propose, and this is probably going to go downhill very quickly and we're all going to die, is that Timmy uses smokescreen and Ruby uses his air to just funnel it all into the room. So we don't even have to go in there, we can just hopefully smoke it out. And at least that way it'll be blind as we are. Even if it doesn't die, I don't know at this point.
I do want to remind you guys that you do know the glass windows are busted out. You didn't see the windows on this side where you are, but you know there are windows somewhere. It could still pop, but
Yeah.
you could still attempt this, but you do have a place where the smoke will escape. And
Hey Jackie, can you cast stone wall on those windows?
Wait.
you couldn't see the windows from where you guys are.
Darn it.
Well, the
But
door needs to
window,
open.
well, it is pitch black, and if the windows are blown out, well, not pitch black, but very dark. If the windows are blown out, it'd have to let like light in, so maybe they're farther.
Mhm.
This might be a room or
Enough.
something.
Is there glass on the floor?
On the floor,
Where-
no. All
where
the
we're
glass,
at?
no.
Is there any like debris of anything on the floor where we're at?
On the other side of that door instead of the stairwell that you guys are in,
Like where we are, where we're standing, is there any like debris?
mm-mm. It's a clear stairwell. I mean, it's made of cement, but well, cement and metal. Now, that being said, with the windows being open and you guys were this high up, there would be a small cross breeze blowing into this room.
The room doesn't have to be completely filled with smoke for carbon monoxide for poison.
Mm-hmm. And also, one of your Eidos has an ability to actually feel change in air currents.
What?
Isn't that right, Darius?
That he does.
So you all could definitely see what you guys can pull off. You have plans. What are y'all going to do?
It's a pretty safe bet until we figure something better out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Does it look like we can crack this door open? You said other ones had scanners. Does this one have like
The door doesn't the door already have like a little busted
it's just
open
been
crack in it?
dented.
It's like mowed in a bit, And the little window that you guys saw is not actually glass, so it didn't bust out.
Hmm.
But it's so that's why I was able to kind of see through it.
Probably some
The
bone.
door itself is metal and it's bowed a bit, so you guys could you can try to open the door if you want to.
Jess could maybe ram it.
You notice you know that it opens into the corridor. And it opens into the hall, the corridor where you guys are.
Even
So you
better if you could
want
just
to.
bend a little hole. If you can just bend, if you can bend it in a little bit at the bottom, so there's a little hole. We just need a gap. We don't need a lot.
Or
Hey Jackson,
yes.
scanners need electricity, and there's no electricity. You would know this.
Yeah, you said the ground is concrete.
Yep.
I could have Chess summon a wall and have him make it vertical, right up the middle of the doors.
Can
It
you
would
control
it
the
would it would
size?
show where we're at, but
I think it's probably better. Can I just try the door handle?
Okay,
Can I just like
Jackson, at the ready to
Crack.
block that thing if you need it.
So like,
Okay.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
this little?
No, as you like grab the door handle, this click, and it opens.
Quick, we need some oil. Grease these hinges.
I love the Dungeons and Dragons trope that doors are enemies. I love it so much. You guys are fantastic. Flip it. Flip it. I love y'all so much.
It's a door.
Alright. We got this, guys.
Wait, come on. Wait. Before we go in. Mhm. Jackie,
Mhm.
stone
Jackson.
wall. Leave only a little bit so that it can't get through. We just need a crack. We just need a crack. I don't want to come face to face with whatever's in there.
I'll ready stonewall or castle walls for if something dangerous happens next.
I'm gonna have. Can Mugi just like come up top and like feel and just like guide the currents, like maybe using a softer, not even wind shot, but just like let's pushing the smoke in more, maybe not condensed, but just like more directed. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yep. So yeah, you can do that. So you want to try to push. So you're going to have Timmy just go smoke, and then have Moogie try to funnel it in.
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to need. It's going to take a bit to fill because this is a huge room.
Let's go.
So I am going to need a brains roll from Moogie.
Okay.
What's Moogie's brain stat?
His brains is 3.
It's a difficulty of 3.
Roll 3 Ds.
Mhm.
I can't think of anything that's survivable with this. Let's just
This is relying on his ability that we've picked out
yeah.
for him. So
All 3s.
they were all 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
3, 6, 9.
So as you have Moogie push the smoke in, Moogie's trying to feel changes in the air. It goes. I mean, it takes a long time to try to put smoke in this room. The room is huge. Moogie comes back after I'll probably say about 20 minutes of this. Doesn't sense anything. He's not sure. He doesn't know. So you're getting an all clear from Moogie.
Jackson is gonna. Our outfits are guard uniforms. They've got like name tags on them, right?
They do.
I want to take the name tag off of my uniform
Hmm.
and just throw it into the room and see if it causes anything to move.
Okay. Oh, wonderful athlete that you are. Give me a reflex roll.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Just roll. We'll see what's if you get a success or no.
He got a success.
Okay. So as you throw, it probably goes like 2 cubicles away. It hits and clicks on a desk. And as soon as it does, you all see just a quick flash of light, just wham, and the desk itself is completely flattened and turned to matches.
And turned to what?
Matches. There's a wooden desk. Turn to matches.
Oh, okay.
Turn to shards. Turn to, just splinters.
Okay, I think we got another electricity.
Are our bracers like updating with any kind of information in here?
Nope, because you all are still in the corridor.
Jackson will take a very deep breath and close his eyes and take one step inside the room.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We need to know what it is.
Just stick your arm in.
Oh, I can do that. That's fine.
So you're stepping into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick.
You. Mm-hmm.
Armands are tiny, correct? Their size?
They're
Tiny.
Timmy's not tiny. No.
Timmy's not tiny.
Mm-mm. Timmy's not tiny. Chess isn't tiny. Chess is like a lab. It's like a lab cat, like a big lab cat.
Mango.
Your Moogie's probably the smallest of the three.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
oh no, you're good. So as you step in, okay,
I've still got like that message to chest to like if something comes, castle wall.
okay, as you step in slowly. Luckily, you're still obscured by the smoke, so you're able to kind of cover your mouth a bit. Your bracer vibrates. Eidos identified. Forever. Level 6. Affinity. Light. Warning. Mental type den leader detected. He got some levels off those guards pretty good.
And then I immediately take another step outside of the room.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light mental type. It's
Do
level
you
6.
shut the door? As soon as he steps back in?
I do know.
I do.
You do just say something you like. Now, how do you shut it?
I
Like slowly or just wham?
Gentlemen, please.
What do you do?
he keeps the handle, puts
Mhm.
it against it, then slowly lets the handle rest back in, not even making a click, just straight back into the hole. Just
Okay. All right. Good. So it's like, are you okay? Slams the door.
yeah. Anyway,
So yeah. So I will need a logic roll from you, Jackson. See if you can identify what this was. It is it's a Furcifer, Furcifer, and it's a level 6.
I'm a little disturbed at how similar that spelling is
I know.
to Satan.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, so with my logic,
It's a difficulty of 3.
I got 3.
Okay. That's a chameleon.
It's a
You-
it's a lizard.
It's a chameleon. And so there's already like light types in there. And the den leader is light mental.
So the den leader is light mental, but there are other light types inside.
Other furcifer, yes. It
So
is a
it's
den
not-
of furcifer, like you had a den of meerkats before.
It's clicking. It's clicking now.
And
So
this is
it's
the
not-
boss.
This is the boss, but the boss has friends. The friends are all light types. The boss is light mental.
Mental, that means mind fuckery, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Darius, how did you get a look at how tall the room was?
10 feet.
Okay.
It's standard. Like standard
Hey.
across everything.
Hey, Jackie, how tall was Kitty Cat's stone wall again? Stone castle wall?
It is 10 feet tall and 6 feet thick.
Mhm.
Okay. This is a big.
Well, if the lobby was about 20 feet tall and it was 2 stories, and this is only 1 story, then the wall could reach the ceiling.
Pretty easily.
Can you make 2 walls on either side of the walls and just slowly crush?
I could try, but I would expect that I could only have chess control one of them at a time.
Fair.
Mm.
Are you guys trying to Star Wars trash compactor this?
Well, I thought you were immediately just going to like 10 foot and just try to push them out the windows or whatever, and just
But there weren't any
even if
windows
they're
in that room.
invisible, you can't. Yeah.
Even if, yeah, just, I mean, crush.
We need a plan. We know that they're
Yeah.
fast, and they can either see in the dark or they have a very good sense of hearing. They don't light
Well,
up
they
until
have
they
a-
move.
The light up was actually an elemental blast. It was not the creature itself.
So they don't even light up. But it blasted.
It did. It started blasting.
We saw what it did to the desk. We need to try to not get hit.
I still think we should just try to crush it into something and potentially out the wall if we can just.
Now, from what you saw when you threw it, the blast came from the ceiling.
No, I did not know that. But if it's
Um,
10 feet
Jackson-
tall, either way.
Jackson does.
Okay, never mind.
They're on the ceiling. Or at least one of them or some of them are.
Okay.
All right. With
They're-
you're saying with your logic of 3, or with your 3 successes with your logic roll, chameleons are known to camouflage, blend in. They're also a light type. You know that light, when bent properly, can make things invisible. The den leader is a mental type, and you have no idea what that could involve.
We need to light up the room.
They're
They're
also-
chameleons. We probably just can't see them because it's dark.
There are floors above this one.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot more floors above this one. This is floor like 14 out of 150.
Wait,
We need. Your castle walls can go up and directly hit the top ceiling.
yeah.
So what if
We can slowly squash them like bugs?
you slant it to essentially hover from the ground to the door, then create like a little slant. Here's the door. There's a slant. That'll give us some room to work in to say start a fire, drop the wall, then we can see if they how fast they can adapt to the change in light. Or we keep going. What
They're
level
only
are
gonna
these
get.
guys?
They're level 6. If we keep going higher, they're not gonna get any easier.
True.
If we
But
try to take these on, maybe we can get enough level under us to maybe handle something bigger. Those desks in there are made of wood. All it takes is Timmy to do something, and the entire room lights up.
that thing's already matchsticks, right?
One table turned into just splinters of wood. Here's the thing: there's desks all over the place because of all the cubicles. Now, is all of Timmy's fire-based attacks like physically attached? Like, I know he has flame armor.
Mm-hmm.
No,
they
he's
all-
got flamethrower.
Okay, cool. Okay,
So we could flamethrower, then quickly shut the door, house wall, let that start catching other things.
you could flamethrower, air shot, whatever you guys want to do.
We just need to see what we're up against.
All right. I'm
Whenever
down
Timmy's ready.
for. I'm down for.
I still
Awesome
think crushing is a
flames.
good idea. But okay, come on, let's go. Buy this stuff up there.
Are we
So you're holding-
doing?
Getting Timmy like to the door and holding him by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah, and I'm just rubbing my face on him like, ah!
Okay.
Are we
Kinda
doing
mental.
the combo or are we just flame?
Give me enough air that it'll reach everywhere. Or at least try.
Can Moogie like charge up by like gathering more air and then shoot it out, or
Mm-mm.
it's
It's-
a
it's-
static?
It's
Yeah.
static. It's how the technique works. It's based on his affinity control currently. So remember, he's young.
Yeah,
So
but you're an amazing guy. Very smart for your age.
Can I just try to aim at the ceiling? Nah.
you can aim at whatever you want to aim. You guys want to try it?
Is there anything on
There's
Darius,
that-
was there anything on the ceiling that would set fire? I'm just trying to figure this out for real.
It was like Jackson. You're the one that saw the shot come from the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
So I would say, as you were watching it, you guys would have seen like cheap ceiling tiles.
those
good.
are somewhat flammable.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think those would fall if they caught fire?
Some of them are like, I mean, some of those things have been started to create to be flame retardant because of stuff like this. But you have enough material in this floor. I mean, there are hundreds of desks in this floor. Hundreds. The ground, like, it's carpet. There are
Okay.
chairs, wooden desks. If you guys just want to kill it with fire, go for it.
Okay.
Hmm?
I've got two things I'd like to do with this fire.
Okay.
I want to catch a few things on fire, and then while that's spreading, I want Timmy to start blasting at the ceiling.
Okay.
And cause lots of problems later down the line.
Okay.
Not thinking this through.
All right
If
then.
you
What do you
hit
need
the
me to roll?
ceiling-
I'm going to need basically an attack roll from Moogie and an attack roll from you. Jackson, what are you going to do with that?
Jackson is still got like chests ready to do castle walls if things start coming towards the door.
Okay. Gotcha. It's going to be a difficulty of 3. I need 3 successes from both of you.
Okay. So I'm using wind shot, and that's agility.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's at the door,
Mm-hmm.
counting down. Ready? Let's go.
Are you cracking the door or just throwing it open?
Let's
Crack.
crack it open enough to get
Yep.
Timmy's head through.
Okay. Let me
And-
head through that way Chess can see when shot can be seen. Okay. Door's cracked.
Wait.
Yeah, I didn't know how many successes you guys got.
I forgot to count. Let me review.
I forgot to add my things extra die. Come on.
Okay,
Okay,
I got.
that's 4.
I also got 4.
It's fine. This is difficulty was 3 from each of you.
Mhm.
So, air shot, flamethrower. Flamethrower blows into the room and it goes, probably 15 feet out, hitting desks and things immediately begin to catch fire. As soon as the flame enters, you immediately notice light burst shooting in your all's direction. Does that trigger Chess?
Yeah.
Okay. How far out are you going to attempt to throw up this castle wall?
I'm going to try to do it sort of at the slant that Darius was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So the top of the slant is at like the top of the wall where the door is,
Mm-hmm.
slanting downward.
Okay. How deep into the room are you going to try to do this? Because you're
Probably
going
as
to be
far
putting
as
up a
the first.
okay, because
Probably
you're
as far
putting
as
up
the
a
first
barrier.
desk.
Okay, because you're putting a barrier in between the flamethrower and that. I need to know.
Yeah, so as far as the first desk, the bottom reaches the first desk.
Okay. So the flamethrower goes in, catch everything on fire. You throw the barrier up. As the barrier comes up, do you aim the flamethrower to the ceiling?
I would like to.
Okay. You don't have to roll. You had 3 successes. However, I now get to roll. I also got 3 successes. So as Timmy's head shoots up to the ceiling, you see a flash of purple energy. Just the flame connects with some barrier mid projectile, curls in and comes back down towards the door. What do you do?
Explain. Say that again.
You see a
Something-
flash of purple energy. The flame connects with what looks to be some kind of invisible barrier and rolls like in a curl and shoots back down towards the door. What do you all do?
uh immediately, since it was cracked. So
If the barrier probably triggers at about the 7 foot of the 10-foot mark to the ceiling. So you have 7 feet of it coming back to you guys because there's about a 15-foot flamethrower.
I'm gonna try.
Can Timmy absorb fire that he shot at?
I'm just gonna try to close the door. Like that
Absorb
would be my
fire?
reflex.
I mean, if he's got flame armor on, can he just like suck up his fire?
Possibly. Give it a shot. You have to go into the room. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
You good. So the flamethrower's coming back.
Darius's reflex would be to like slam that door.
Okay.
and hopefully it'll hit, and with the castle wall already there, it'll
Hmm.
like spread, or
Okay.
this door is metal, right? And
It's metal.
it's not glass.
It's not.
Yeah.
So,
He would slam it and
okay.
press it closed.
Okay. Hold that
Let him
thought.
get the burns.
Hold that thought. Are you going to put Timmy into the room?
I feel like if Darius was just acting on reflex, there wouldn't have been enough time to confer that point. So I feel like the door just slammed shut.
That's the thing. You're both reacting. He isn't conferring that because there's a reaction. Is your reaction to send Timmy inside? That's what I'm asking. Or do you hold Timmy?
Gut impulse, no, we told him.
You hold him. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You both see the flame curl off something and come back to the door. As you both go, oh. Jackson, you already triggered Chess's reaction. I'm going to give you one more chance to react. I would say Chess would see this too. What would you like to do? Do you hold action to see what happens, or do you send another reaction in? Because technically, in terms of initiative or like soft initiative, y'all responded. The den responded. Then you reacted.
I think
Then
Jackson's.
then they shifted the flamethrower. The den leader responded. It would be your turn again, technically.
I think Jackson's like not even reaction, just his instinct
Mm-hmm.
is barrier again, another castle wall.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more of like a pillar this time than a wall.
Okay.
Just in front of where the blast is going to like come towards to try to block it.
Okay. This is what you all see. Flamethrower shoots towards the ceiling, hits this mental barrier, curls and turns back. You're keep holding Timmy. Timmy's still pouring flamethrower. As you go to slam the door, a second castle walls as a pillar shoots up, and y'all watch as a second mental barrier actually catches the column, force on force, actually cutting the column in half. But the stone is in place long enough to catch the flames. I need a reflex roll from Jesse.
Oh, come on.
It's a difficulty of 3 because that's what Timmy rolled. And Darius is slamming the door mid flamethrower.
Ah! I got 2 successes.
Okay. So the column castle walls is actually interrupted by this mental type that has enough power to catch the castle wall, stopping it mid force. But the castle wall is there long enough to absorb the returning flame as it crumbles. As Darius responds and shuts the door, Timmy is too slow to stop his flamethrower through the reaction. So his flamethrower hits the shut door, goes up the wall. You immediately feel a burning sensation, Jesse. You were wrapped around his head. So the flames would have hit, curled back, and been up. So you'd have been your reaction would throw you away. Your arms are burnt. A little bit of your hairs just burn a little bit. You have some marks on your face.
Oh, 6 scars. How much health
Yeah.
did I take? Sorry, keep explaining.
You're hurt. You're burnt. Like it's not putting you unconscious, but it's some severe burns. Chess immediately, like without any issue, commands nothing, begins like charges over to you. And you, as he actually looks to you, and then looks to Jesse. You just feel that
Help
as
her.
you nod,
Help them.
invigorate is used to begin to try to heal your burn wounds. Like Timmy is actually down on their stomach, like their head tucked down, embarrassed, shame. Like you just feel embarrassment, shame, just sorry pouring from this poor ram. As all this happened in this quick split second, there's another slam on the door. You see it bow in a bit more. But you also begin to see more smoke and flames, which leads to more slams. More slams.
After Chess heals Jesse, I want him to try and make another wall outside of the door as another.
Preferably slamming everything in front of it into this.
It's going to take a bit to heal Jesse. This is probably like this. These wounds are fresh. When Chess did the healing in the infirmary, they'd already been treated a bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the first time a Chess is actually attempting to heal a pretty major hurt.
Oh, do the door first.
Another slam hits. You see a makeshift stone castle walls kind of erupt, kind of reminiscent of the same concrete that's in the stairwell. You actually see some of the concrete walling actually have to pull in to help the wall to put it in place, and it keeps slamming, and the slams become repetitive, just filling this entire corridor as a continual percussion. 10 minutes go by. 15 minutes go by. You no longer feel the burning sensation on your skin. You're tired. Very, very tired. As he has poured so much invigorate into you that it's burnt quite a bit of your energy to heal you. At about the 25-minute mark, there's one final slam, and it stops.
Does the bracer update?
No.
So I need to break the wall down.
Oogie. Let's be ready. Give it a good 10 more minutes before you bring the walls down.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if Timmy is still nearby, I'm just absent-mindedly scratching his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not looked up. You're just still feeling this wave of I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Just on repeat.
After 5 to 10 minutes, I'll have Chess bring the wall down.
Wall comes down slowly. The door actually broke off the hinges. It's half melted. So as the wall comes down, you see the door kind of just fall over and fall back towards you guys and clatter on this alcove where y'all are resting.
Stick my arm inside.
Mhm.
Does the bracer update?
I need you to roll me a reflex roll.
That's one success.
I got 3.
Yeah.
As you go to stick your arm in, you actually feel a strange force wrap around your arm. And you all watch as Jackson is pulled into the room, into the smoke. You see the smoke pull away. Jackson, you probably only fall probably about 10 feet into the room.
Mhm.
And when you hit, like, Chess is right after you.
I'm right after Chess.
As the smoke kind of like pulls away, you finally see a window, and there's a lot of smoke pouring out of it. There's still touches of fire burning and smoldering in places. But laying about 3 feet from you on the ground, you see what looks to be like under a pile of rubble crawling out with patches of white and purple particles pouring off of it. Very well could be the den leader beginning to dissipate.
I take my bracer and just hold it out to the den leader.
Now, before you guys left, did you all load empty capsules into your bracers?
We did. We all did.
Yes, we did. I think we each got 2.
You feel your bracer vibrate as you hold it out, and it actually asks you capture, yes or no.
Yes.
As you hit yes, you see the particle dispersal pick up as it flows towards your bracer. By the time Darius gets there, Darius, you watch as these light and purple particles have completely went and enveloped around Jackson's bracer. And he actually captures the den leader. As your bracer vibrates once more. What notification do you get? We go double check it. It's like I'm not prepared. I'm mostly not.
Guys, my
Synchronization.
bracer is blue screening.
It is. It is. It says synchronization complete. Eidos successfully tamed and paired to Jackson Blake.
I got it. I got it.
Is Jesse still tired at this point?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like you just ran a marathon like twice over.
Hey, you did it, man. You got
Your
the
all's
first
bracers vibrate again. Den leader defeated. Den raid 2 of 3 complete.
I'm not doing two more of these.
As Jesse passes out in the corridor.
How much longer does the timer have?
You had, by the time you all made it to the tower, there was, I would say, there'd be about, I think I said last episode, I'm going to say with your time in the corridors moving up and dealing with these 2 den raids, probably have 18 hours left.
I think we have time to rest for a while.
Yeah, I think we have time.
I would like to point out that you all funneled smoke and a lot of fire
Mhm.
onto floor 14
That's a good
with
idea.
open windows, sending a signal that something's happening in the tower to the outside world.
Oh, did I get past the shimmer? No, wait. Never mind.
Maybe we just keep moving up until we find a safer spot.
There's no stragglers left, right?
No, the den's defeated. Like the den raid's defeated. You caught the leader.
Oh, we only have one capsule. There's no use of checking around. Let's get back into the. Let's go to a higher floor. Take a rest at a midpoint.
Maybe check if this feels so disrespectful. Maybe check if any of these guards have more capsules or any supplies on them.
Hey, you take a load off. Um, don't breathe in all the smoke.
No, I just go out and like lay down with Jesse and Timmy.
The guards are burnt up pretty good.
Does it look like I can see their bracers at all? Does that make it through?
Yeah,
Can I try to tap on them, see if there's anything?
nothing comes up on the screen. You know where the capsule port is. You can try to pry it open, maybe.
I guess I'll get one of the any
Hmm.
non. So I'll try to get any non-burnt pieces of wood or like pieces of rockers. I'm gonna try to like pry it open.
You have
Oh,
your chef's knife still.
I was
I got you, bud.
thanks.
Yeah, as you try to pry it open, this will be this is going to be using your survival because you know how to use your delicates and stuff. So let's
Foraging.
use So like let's use we'll use logic for this one. It's requiring a state logic plus your chef stuff. Oh, that made Loki so mad. OMG, chef's knife is not a pry tool. It is in the apocalypse, bud.
You use what you can. Let's so and I'm gonna have I'm gonna ask if Movie could just like feel around with his senses.
Mhm.
Anything maybe like underneath if they like dropped anything or had anything like that.
Got you. So what'd you get on your roll?
1, 2, 3. What was the difficulty?
It's going to be a difficult, like you're using logic, and it's going to be your stuff. It'll be a difficulty of 4.
4. 3. 3 successes.
As you go to put in and try to use the blade, as you try to pry, you actually see the blade kind of like chip,
Oh,
bend a little bit.
well, stabbing's gonna stab. It's fine. I'll sharpen
But
it.
it's not opening at all. It has no power to it whatsoever. It's strange. It's like, and that's when a thought actually occurs. Like, what's powering these bracers? Is it the energy itself? The energy's still present.
Could it be borrowing it from us? It can't be because these guys are dead. And still,
These bracers ain't working, and these guys are dead.
well,
So
if it wasn't working, I would figure the slot would just.
it's law. Plus, it stood a lot of heat.
Mm-hmm.
And these bracers are metal. Something is not allowing you to get into the bud.
Right.
So, as you try to pat their bodies over, try to look for anything, you do find, I'm going to say, you probably find in the midst of this that's not destroyed 3 extra empty Eidos capsules. That was on the bot. That was on like in the rubble, and you find what looks to be another small capsule that looks blue.
Can I bring it close to my bracer, see if it picks it up?
Mm-hmm. It says item drop. Like item drop located. Identify? Yes or no?
Yes.
Please come in contact with the item. That's the next notification you get.
Mhm.
So do you pick it up?
Mm-hmm.
You pick it up gently. It's covered in soot as well. Says item identified. Technique. Epic. Telekinesis. Mental affinity. Learn. Yes or no. No, it's add to catalog. Yes or no.
It's gonna need to be a mental type that takes that one.
You're asleep.
Using
Y'all don't know
basic
that he's found this.
using
Oh, I
basic
know.
deductive reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would that have been? Either way.
Mhm.
I'll add it to my catalog real quick.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
you
give
hit yes. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You what?
Oh, I was just talking to myself. I'll
Okay.
be able to give it to him later.
Okay, so as you hit yes,
Mm-hmm.
it says you see the capsule just dissipate. Telekinesis epic added to catalog.
And with that, nothing else.
Mhm.
Everything looked burned up here. Nothing.
Yeah, it's burnt up pretty good.
Darn. I was hoping to get some kindling. Oh well. He'll walk out,
Mm-hmm.
dust off some of the stuff that's probably gotten on him.
Oh yeah.
He'll turn to JJ and he'll say, "I got something for you.
Oh,
Got you a present."
last time you said that to me, you gave me a case of protein shakes that I didn't drink.
And look what would have happened. Your calves would have thanked me.
Is that what protein shakes do?
It's more of a general whole body, but neither. Once your Eidos comes back, tell me what their moves are, cause might have something for them.
You
Okay.
added it to your catalog, bud.
Mm-hmm. There has to be a way to give them if we were thinking of selling it.
Not if you add it to your catalog. You can
You add
take
it
the
to your
capsid and
catalog.
pull it in your inventory.
So
Remember that this is what happened with Jesse. When Jesse found the technique capsule a couple episodes ago,
yeah,
and it dissipated and got added to their catalog.
yeah.
I can't sell that one. It's in mine. I gotta find a poison type before I can make use of it.
Thought we could.
Mhm. You have to not add it to your catalog and keep it in its
Uh,
capsule form.
This is gonna be a
That being
really
said, that being said,
that's what we thought, either.
you have an epic level telekinesis ability tucked away for something. Telekinesis is one of the most powerful abilities in Eidos Tamers right now. Don't be upset about it, man. Remember, there was only one mental type
Mm.
that was actually in this den because everything else was light. So that's going to hint that most likely that was one of the abilities that the chameleon was using. So it was an item drop that reflected the chameleon. So most likely the chameleon already has it.
Okay.
I got you back. So you're good. These item drops are the techniques that these creatures
Yeah.
use. So you've added it to your catalog. It's a very powerful ability. If you find a creature that shows some mental affinity and doesn't know it, or even if it knows like a less rare version of it, you can upgrade it or teach it to them. So you're there. Now, that being said, you see to add to a catalog as you go through your bracer, you see no interface for a catalog. But
I
you do
guess
see your timer.
I guess that'll unlock when time's up.
So you've sent out a smoke signal that stuff's happening in the tower. Jesse is absolutely exhausted from their injury and recovery. What are you all going to do?
I think we should all. This is a joke. I think we should all take a moment to mourn Jackson getting present blue ball.
Getting what?
Present blue balled.
Oh,
Oh,
I have a gift for you. Where'd it go? And he just walks away.
he will. Well, when the timer is up, you'll be getting your gift. Trust me. He fully expects to be like trade skills. So he's like, yeah, don't worry. Once
Oh,
it's up,
absolutely.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
something. I got something for you. If you don't have it, you're gonna have it.
your friendship is gift enough to me, Darius.
Oh, drink those protein shakes next time.
No.
And I guess we'll just. There's no clear and present danger coming from this place, from this room. You want to just chill here?
Just for a minute. When we start moving again, I can maybe have Chess use a stone wall and block off these stairways. Maybe if someone else tries to follow, it'll slow them down.
Quick, can I go back and see if there was any those guys were using their guns, right? Did they have any extra ammunition?
Give me a logic test, difficulty of 3.
Still survival or
On this one, no.
let's 2d6. Hey, 2 successes.
You're able to find what was boxes and clips of ammunition. Still loaded. Probably try to unload it. These guys, some of them were equipped with the fully automatic AKs. You also see handguns, so you're able to actually get some handgun ammunition. However, it did, you know, sit and fire. It's very delicate. You actually find what looks to be in these cases. So, like, you find empty cartridges like halfway through where some of the bullets discharged in the clip. So, if I'm wrong in my science on this, I don't know. But you have some ammo. You might be able to forge through and find some that may work. You also might find some that's exceedingly damaged and fragile.
I'll put it in the bag.
Yeah. Hey, you never know, dude. Like I know, I like out of game. I actually know people who melt down the shells to turn them into bullets. So,
That's some cool people.
so miss you, Mike. Hope you're doing well. So, what are y'all going to do? Have you guys forged a bit? Jesse's exhausted. I'll tell you what, Jesse, give me a spirit roll. Add your never give up.
I'm dropping my stuff.
Just throw it down there. Get mad at it.
Okay, spirit roll, never give up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got 4. 6.
How many successes?
Wait, 4.
3.
Sorry, 4.
4. Okay, that's good. You're feeling the need. You need to keep going. I'm going to keep pressing forward.
So I'm wait.
You need to move. You also know that Timmy is absolutely ashamed that he hurt you. So I'm going to put this ball in your court. With your never give up, with 4 successes, you would be able to find the strength to keep going up these steps because your friends depend on it. And you and I know what you've told Timmy to do. to focus on protecting your party and friends over you. On top of that, Timmy can't do that if he is so upset that he hurt you.
Real quick, can I re-roll but add? Wait, why am I re-rolling? Makes no sense.
Mhm.
Never
What
mind.
what would you like to add?
I was going to say, could I re-roll, but like this would be for something different. This would be more so for walking up the stairs. How difficult would it be if I combine Jesse's agility plus Timmy's reflex?
Yeah. No, we can add.
The better part, whichever one you think would make more sense.
You use Timmy's agility to go up the steps. He was able to go up, so it'd be both of your all's agility. Like you have the strength to go on your own feet, but if you lean on Timmy, it will lower the DC significantly.
Can I also add my never give up?
Oh yeah, go ahead and put your never give up to level 3
Oh, heck yeah! What did I even do?
because your friends need you, and Jessie has been prioritizing her friends over her own safety. And you know that Timmy can't do the job you've asked him to do if you're in a position that he has to mourn you.
Okay. I need you to understand that you just gave me permission to roll 8 dice.
I know. It's a big difficulty, though. Let's see what you get.
Six.
Okay. You all see Jesse kind of just and stand up. Timmy is immediately like up and at them as like under their hand. They're standing up on their feet. Y'all need to keep moving. What's the plan?
I'm good to go, guys.
Is Timmy good?
Pulls up. Timmy's fine. Pulls down a bit of beef jerky.
I've never seen a ram look sad.
He learned from the best of them.
Everyone,
Yeah, show me protect.
there's one more monster den.
2 more. Wait. How many was it? How many was it?
We need-
It was
Uh,
2 of 3.
Can I check on our level now,
Yeah.
please?
As you check the level with all of that, both like Moogie, Chess, and Timmy are all level 5. As Jackson, you check your bracer.
Mhm.
You see Eidos information. No name. Level 6.
Do these information things, do they say whether these Idas are male or female?
Mm.
I'll just name it Twilight.
Get a notification saying change no name to Twilight. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Cool. It's Twilight accepted. So everybody's sitting at level 5. Twilight's at level 6.
All right.
I want to try to move forward.
Hmm?
You guys moving on?
I think we need to be the first ones to clear this den.
You're right.
Everybody good? It's looking over at Big J and Timmy.
Ah, come on, you know me. I've been through worse. Oh, feel good.
Yeah. But you always make it through.
That's my job.
Timmy?
Bah.
Like Timmy responds, but like Jesse, you're still being pelted with "I'm sorry," feeling guilt, feeling just across your bond with Timmy. Like he hasn't stopped since the door shut.
I'm real quick. My hand is still on Timmy. I'm gonna try to psychic bond with him. I don't know if this would be of any comfort, but Jesse would feel the need to say it. We can't
Mhm.
both be feeling guilt right now, buddy. Come on. You're good.
You get a bah back.
Feeling guilty?
I didn't did I say
Yeah,
that out loud? I'm a
sorry.
little tired. Let's keep moving.
Sorry.
And you watch as they slowly walk up the steps, continuing. Do you all follow?
Yes.
I'm gonna come up right behind and kind of help them up the stairs, like shifting some of their weight.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think you need to help Jackson.
He holds
He's
his
like
arm out.
5 steps up, and he's
Like
He reaches
leg
back,
cramps.
kind of pulls him.
yeah.
He's right in the middle of both of you, just like kind
Mhm.
of pushing them both.
Okay.
And he just
You-
says
Mhm.
sorry, out loud,
Oh, you're good. Go for it.
"There's nothing to feel guilty about. If you feel bad, just do better in the future. We're still alive, and we will be. We'll make it out together. Let's go, guys. 10 and 2. Taking big steps now. It's kind of be lunges.
Ugh.
Take this a
So,
little slower.
So as you guys begin your march up the steps, one last thing, and we'll call it. Do
Okay.
you ask Chess to do castle walls to block the path?
Yeah, I'll do one castle walls up the entry to the stairway that we are currently going up.
You want to just cut it off? Can you just like do from one,
Like
If
do
I
it like
can,
like
I'll
just
let you
cut
I'll
it?
let you just go straight
Yeah.
over.
just straight over.
Okay. So you just do one on one alcove.
For now, yeah.
So as you close it up and y'all begin your slow march up 136 flights of steps that are still left.
136 flights of stairs on the wall, 130 stairs. Take
This
one
is where we're
down.
going to call it for the night. This is where we'll call it for the night, guys. So if you're still with us, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Yeah, I literally said before we started playing tonight that I didn't expect anyone to get hurt, that health points would not be a thing. I apologize. But here we are. Things happened, and you have to make decisions in the midst of campaigns. That's like any tabletop RPG, especially as a game master. For those of you who ran games, you all know. Players and audience, you all know. But thank you again for joining us for Eidos Tamers. Don't forget to check out the story on Royal Road. It is, I think last I checked, it's sitting at about 6,500. It's doing really well in the rankings. I got a lot of people checking it out. It'd be great to have your all support. Go read it, rate it, leave a review. Let me know what you think. Even if it's bad, I take all critique because I want this to succeed and do better. Whatever you guys, however y'all feel about it, just let me know. So, y'all have a great night. Once again, before we go around the table, before we leave, let's go around the table. We'll be starting with Jackson, with Eli himself.
I'm Eli. I play Jackson, who is not fit. He's very tired. He's very afraid. I did the artwork for our characters, and I hope you are enjoying this series and are enjoying reading Telemaios's Eidos Tamers.
Thank you, thank you. That leaves Bella. Bella, you're next.
I'm Bella. I play Jesse. I did the artwork for the monsters and the little cover you see behind Ben's face.
Yeah.
Wiggly hands. Woo!
Yeah.
And I think if we make it out alive, Jesse's going to be very much in the mood to talk about that conductor man.
Mhm. So yeah. And last but not least, we have the Don Carlton himself.
The dawn of all Carltons. It's
Mhm.
Definitely one of the
honestly,
Carltons of all dawn.
Yeah.
it's honestly been a pleasure. I'm just here along for the ride, joining the frenzy as much as anyone else. I play and have played Darius. He is so excited right now. He is so proud of his two best friends stepping up and improving themselves in the way he knew the apocalypse would drive them to. He is on cloud nine with some secrets hidden away. I wonder what they are.
And me,
Anyway,
Mhm.
no, you finished first.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Oh, I meant because I thought I interrupted Don Carlton, the Carlton Don.
no.
Okay.
You can find me on Discord somehow. Try it. And you can also find me if you buy one chocolate bar, you open it and you get the purple ticket, I will appear once you burn it in a fire.
That's what you were supposed to do with those.
Okay. Okay. You guys are wonderful. My name's Ben. Please check out Eidos Tamers. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a great evening. Loki, hit me up so I can get you that Steam code and we'll go from there. Y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you.